Well, hello. It is day 28. Donald Trump, you are fired. And it is late, and I am quite exhausted. This was possibly the busiest day of my summer. Oh, crap. I dropped the phone. I'm going to try to, I did one on the way home driving, but I'm going to try to condense it because I went 20 minutes. This was hard because I was trying to, I have a case that I need to file a new one, and I was trying to do it in small claims, and I almost lost my temper with the clerks because it was very hard to understand that the way they were explaining to me about the names of businesses and how this works, it just wasn't bluntly put there because, I mean, what applies to this campaign, I should say, is these companies are so slippery now. It's appalling. It's beyond appalling. I think I understand part of why they incorporate in Maryland and Delaware so much, because if they don't have an actual office, like with their LLC name on it, I didn't know this until today. Apparently, you can't take them to small claims court. So the reason I got upset is I was told to recopy all this. You have to do it in handwriting, and it was like 3 carbon copies. So I would press down really hard with a ballpoint pen. I'd already done it all, and I messed up 2 more times because I was upset. And when I finally got it done, then they were like, I argued with the clerk, the senior clerk. He left for like 20 minutes at the window because I just was like, how can this not? They have a registered agent for receipt of process service in this state. This LLC. It's an awful situation. I don't want to do this. I despise doing this, but I can't. They're like young people that were being taken advantage of, and I just can't. I don't want them to have to deal with this. I don't want you to have to deal with this. Not enough of us are standing up to this kind of stuff. So finally, he kept, he's a nice guy, and I'm on first name basis with him because I've been in there a dozen or 2 dozen times by now with the big case. He kept saying, you're not listening. And I was like, I am listening, but this is very hard to understand for a layperson. I said that at the end, and I said, I'm sorry I got upset, but they sent me back to the drawing board, basically, and said, you have to do this in county civil, which is like, it's 1 step under the big district thing that I did, which was like the hardest thing I've ever had to do, and a 1,300-page long rule book for district court. And if I'm not mistaken, the county court rules are appended onto the district court rules in this state. And I think the whole document is 2,300 pages, so that means that the county court rules are 1,000 pages, so I have to do this again. And I need to try to get it done in a month. I've done most of the preliminary work. I this is going to be easy. They also told me that you can have lawyers in small claims court. If the defendants bring a lawyer, then you can bring one. I was like, what? I thought you're not allowed to have one in there. But I got to do it. Anyway, afterwards, it just train wrecked my whole day. I was there for like 2 hours, and I almost train wrecked my whole day, and I had to run, blast. I was trying to get somewhere before this place closed, and then I had a concert after, and so I just danced for 7 hours, which was amazing. It's like one of the best ways to just cut loose from this, and so I'm extremely tired. Very grateful to my friend who introduced me to EDM concerts, because it's the best kind of concert. Just rock out for a while. Long while. just dance. And anyway, I need to eat something. This is only 5 minutes, which is awesome. Yeah. I've talked before, I've said, like, trying to go after one of these modern corporations feels like trying to wrestle a greased up anaconda, like a giant snake. And, this is pretty open and shut. Someone works in law within the past year said to me, this is probably more open and shut than the real estate thing. And I was like, well, that's a valid point. I didn't like hearing that at the time, but it's a valid point. So I don't want to do it, but man, like, don't you realize we're drowning in white collar crime here in this country? Oh, it's unbelievable. Excuse me. It's unbelievable how much white collar crime we have. And it's empowering this. And this is what I was saying to them today. I was like, this is empowering these people. And this is why we have Luigi Mangione. And I'm hearing like college age kids say, yeah, free Luigi. And I'm like, no. That is not okay. Like, no, he should be locked up for the rest of his life. No one should become a source of violence. You don't realize how dangerous that is. It's a really slippery slope. No, absolutely not. But I get it because, like, I'm coming up on 2 years next week, this big case. It's another reason why I was really furious today. I said, like, 2 years next week. And the case isn't even at issue yet, meaning we're not even, like, in discovery. We don't even forget a trial date. 2 years of my life down the tubes, waiting for this to shake out. So, yeah, I was really upset because it was just, I kept saying, guys, this is too much for one person. This is really, really, really hard. And these people who run corporations like this, they know that, and their lawyers know that, and they are bullying people out of their rights. So anyway, I gotta go. We're gonna get through it. There were also, the silver lining was there were little glimmers, little shimmers of beautiful things happening today, like little signals I pick up on, and I was like, oh man, so interesting, the timing of things. So peace be with you guys. Get some rest, breathe, take care of yourselves. I'll talk more tomorrow about last night's video. I have some things I want to clear up, like when we pass away, our particles may actually pass into the atmosphere. I meant to say they don't pass beyond the atmosphere because of gravity. They're attracted to the earth, so they don't, our bodies, when we leave our bodies, especially if we're like cremated or something, like I'm not trying to go morbid on you, but like I was talking about, this is like that our particles stay here, and so we've been many different forms. Makes a lot of sense, and we never really leave. So your loved ones are still here in some form, still with us. It's not crazy. It's real. I love you all. I mean it. That's why I'm doing this. It's awful, but I don't want you to have to, or our kids. All right, see you tomorrow. Good night.